Hello. Let me see what we have going on here. Oh, too loud. Too loud, too loud. Okay. Give me a second to make sure I'm where I need to be. Hello, hello. Okay, it says it's there. There it is. Very bizarre. Oops. Good Lord, have mercy. Hi, Sue. Hi, Kay. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Okay, let me get out of here because that's bananas. I don't like the way that looks. Nothing can just be normal. Can't it be normal? Can it just be normal? All right. I think we got it. I think we got it, by golly George. I think we got it. Hi, Trees. How are you? Hi, Tanya. Hi, Helen. Hello, hello. Hi, Jean. So, people who spam people are just weird. Just weird. Weird, weird, weird. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Okay, let me get situated here. Um, so, hi, Leveda. Hi, Sandy Kling. As you guys know, yesterday the whole plan was for me to go shopping. Hi, Barbara Ross. Which ended up just being a whole crap show because I was trying to explain to Trevor, like, I need you to give me like a heads up. The whole where it got really weird is he was like, I don't think I'm going to be there the entire day. There's going to be 3 of us there. I don't think there's that much that we're going to need to do. So now that puts me in a, okay, so does this mean you're going to get off at like 2 instead of 5, 3 instead of 5, 4 instead of 5? You know what I mean? So now I'm like in this like limbo of like, what's going on? Hey, Wendy Martin. How's it going? It's so good to see you. I hope your day is going great. Hi, Miss Edie. Thank you for spreading the blessings. So, anyways, I text Trevor at noon, crossing my fingers, eyes, and toes that he's going to respond to me because I've told you guys before he doesn't typically respond whenever he's at work. But I figured that like noon would be a good time because it would be lunchtime and maybe he would be seeing it, if not exactly at that point, fairly soon. And anyways, I was like, any word, like any ETA on when you're going to get off? Hi, Valerie. And he was like, I'm still thinking maybe 5, but maybe 4. And I'm like, oh, God. Okay, can you kind of tighten that ETA? Like, give me a better estimate because I want to come into town a few hours early. That was the whole purpose, was I'm never out that way. So anyways, he doesn't message me until like 3:00 and he says I'm going to be off at 4. And then I get there at 4 and he's not off until 4:30. It was just a big, so I'm just going to have to go on the weekend when I'm not having to wait for big. It's just, the big part is traffic on the 99 is a disaster. So I don't know. It was just, I don't think he understood like what I was trying to accomplish. Unfortunately. Hi, Debbie. Because I didn't want to just go to one place. I was going to hit all 4 of them. You know what I mean? Anyways. All right. Hopefully you guys are following me on Telegram. And that way you were able to see that you needed to grab your bingo cards. If you don't follow me on Telegram, you're never going to get notice of when I'm going to play bingo because I don't announce it here. told you guys many times, I don't like the folks that only come for bingo days. That drives me nuts. It used to happen to me all the time, and I stopped doing Happy Mail altogether because people would only show for that, and then I never see them throughout the week or through, whatever. So I stopped doing Happy Mail for a long time. And that on top of people getting mad because I wasn't sending it out fast enough. If someone gets mad at me because I haven't sent out their Happy Mail fast enough, guarantee I'm going to take at least a month longer. Guarantee. Because I'm just petty like that. You're getting something for free and you're going to rush me. I'm going to be now petty and I'm not going to send it out for at least another month. And I might even forget then. Is it, Debbie? Awesome. Hi, Jody. How are you? I'm ready with my set. Do you really have 17? I don't put it past you, but is it really 17? I know. Sue used to get so mad at me because I would vent to Sue. I'm like, can you believe this person said this to me? And I would tell her or send her the message and she would be like, oh, hell no. And I'm like, yeah, like seriously. And I used to send out like huge boxes. I stopped doing that too. It only takes like one person to ruin it for everybody. But yeah, I was like, nope, we're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. I'm not going to get yelled at because I'm not moving fast enough for you. Okay, if you were here on Wednesday, we did this, and I think it's called Secret Embrace. Is it? Or is it Elegance? Oh, it's not even Secret. It's Scarlet. Scarlet, is it? Yeah, Scarlet Embrace. And we did the transfers it was just a wooden board that I got at the Goodwill or something. And then I did the script, the shimmering script or something like that on there. Now, what I had talked about on Wednesday was pulling out some bigger, like, would you bend pieces and corners possibly to see if maybe I want to do something along those lines on there. I don't know, but anyways, we'll get my desk on the screen. That is so pretty. I haven't been here for about a week. My sister had surgery and I was playing nurse. I'm home now and ready to get back to my regular schedule. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Debbie, though. Hi, Tina Blancett. Let's do regular bingo or four corners. Sue is probably cracking up because since Kay literally has 17 cards, she wants it the easiest way possible so she doesn't go crazy with all 17 of her cards. That's sad. I'm okay with just getting a rice paper or a few castings. People get so greedy and mean at times. It always surprises me because I could literally put that person on blast and be like, can you believe Kay? Like, you know what I mean? So it just surprises me at the people who do it that I'm like, mind you, Kay has never done that. I'm just teasing her because she has 17 cards. But that also means that she's so super supportive because you get a bingo card with every order. So thank you, Kay. But yeah, so it got to a point where it started to get like really like disturbing on how people were acting. And like I said, I wouldn't see them here at all, but by golly, every Friday they would be there, and I'm like, And then when I stopped doing the wheel, they stopped coming altogether. Like, yep, that means I've ordered a lot. It sure does. All right, let me put my desk on the screen. If you do not have a bingo card from me, I do send one complimentary card. It has to be a card from me with my logo stamped in it, my initials if you're an OG. And then every time you order from the store, we give a bingo card with every order. So it gives you multiple chances to win. That really hurt. That was my kneecap. But anyways, let's get my desk on the screen and then we'll talk about the bingos. Bingo pachingos. This is bingos pachingos. Here he comes. Here comes the boss. Here comes the boss. Here comes the boss. Okay. And you can also see in some places it has cracked. I already had said when we were doing this, I knew that it was going to crack because it was the slats. And that doesn't bother me whatsoever. So I pulled out a couple of corners because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. So we're going to look at different corners. I don't know if I want something like that or something like this. I'm thinking more like this. Kay is keeping Terry in business. I know, single-handedly, Kay's keeping the lights on. All right, and then let's see. All right, let's see. Now I do have a Would You Bin discount code. I will slap it on the screen in just a minute. So you can use the code. It's a 10% off. You do need to order it from Would You Bin West, though. I think it is. The link is in my link tree. But that's the Would You Bin discount code. You cannot double stack that, meaning you can't stack it on top of a sale. So you have to put it in just like that, TER10, TERI10 with the percentage sign. All right. Okay, so I'm looking at that, and then, oh, see, I think I like these better just because of how it is. I don't know, or is that too much? And those are better because they're, I don't know. So these corners are $20.94. These are $2,100. All right, let's talk about bingo really quickly. There you go. Sue just put the link in. Hi, Margaret. You do have to go to Would You Bin West because it's not going to work on Would You Bin East or wherever else you might go. So bingo, we are going to, I usually ask for somebody to put in a comment and let me know. We have heard Kay's request. So let's just do the four corners. 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to tend to go a little bit slower on this because it's only the 4 corners. If we have multiple winners, I'm going to have you pick a number between 1 and 75, and then whoever gets closest to that number will be the winner for that game. So 4 corners only. And then let's see what we got going on here. All right, this is straight on my desk. So let's first fix this because this is wacky. And thank you, Troy. You like this one better? All right, let's put them both on there and see. Oh, very cool, Wendy. Retirement. All right, so this one is 2,100. Sue says she likes 2,100. I think Laveda said she likes 2094. So, as always, you guys are super helpful. Coming through with the basic, you got to make your own decisions, Terry. All right, so that would be how 2,100 looks. I actually don't mind 2,100 now that all 4 of them are on there. Maybe this one's too busy. All right, let's look at all of them on there. Is this 2094 as well? It is. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. I just had rubber bands. And I wonder what I did with those rubber bands. because it would be most helpful in this situation. I just had them. I picked them up. Redesign. Every time I order from them, sends rubber bands on everything. All right, so let's look at it with all 4 of these and see. Huh. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you. I'm almost thinking this is a little busy. You put them where they belong. You probably put them where they belong. Probably. Which is where they don't belong. I like them both, to be honest. Margaret says 2094 gets lost in the design, which is the one that's on there now. Hey, Chris Brady. So 2094. Thanks, Cutie Patootie. And when we paint these, I think I'm going to paint them like that crimson color. So I know, Troy. All right, let's look at this again. Ollie, 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 oxen free. Gee, my knees. I don't know. I like them all. I like the best 2094, says Debbie. Sandy Triplet says she likes 2094 too. Chris says I think she likes 2094. Wendy Martin says mix them. Mix them. Mix them? That would look a little banana daiquiris. Banana daiquiris. Yeah, we can't mix them. That'll look weird. All right. Well, you guys are no help. All right. Thank you. So while you all are no help, let's spin the wheel. Oh, 65. Oh, 65. Remember, it's 4 corners, so we only need B's and O's. B's and O's. I'm sure Treese was about ready to say, Terry, you only need B's and O's, because Lord knows I would have called all of them. Treese is always good about telling me. You guys see that? Like, look at how beautiful one of those are going to look on there. Holy guacamole. I-28. All right. 2094, Leveda says. Everybody says 2094. You got out. Ruled, Sue. You're killing me, Smalls. What is that on there? What did you get on there that's like greasy? You're so greasy. Huh? You know you're cute. You know you're cute. All right. Troy, which one? Which one do you like? Here, which one? Show me. You got to come more here. Which one? This one or this one? This one? You like that one better? Look. Which one? Which one? Still this one? Oh, I just said you don't need B's, anything else, and I gave you an I. Neener. Right after I was talking, Troy. Right after I was talking all that mess that I hear Teresa's voice. B3. The Troy boy picks this one. Hi, Angela. Troy boy picks the same one as Sue. B3. We only need white and green. Hello. B11. B11. Stop. I know. But you and Sue got outruled. Sorry. Even though you said this one. They don't like that one. They like this one. Let's paint these mamma jammas. Excuse me, cutie patootie. He's a smart guy. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Beat it, kid. Beat it. Okay, so let's look. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have put that away. So this is the jewel paste. I haven't actually used this in a long time, so let's see what happened to it. If I sealed it good enough, because I'm really bad about that. Oh, it still looks good. All right, so I'm thinking, though, I'm probably going to want to paint this black first because I just don't want to use... Oh, but that... Stop! Oh, but do we want a little bit of both, maybe? With a little bit of texture, so we could do... Okay. Then I don't have to paint it black. Okay. We're going to use them both. They're beautiful colors. I could paint it just all black, put on the red wine, and then go from there. But I think we're going to put the jewel paste over the red wine and give it a little bit of texture, a little something on top. They're going to be beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Let's do this. Oh, and then I also brought these out because I don't know if we want to put this on the board or not. So we'll see. We shall see. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's get a brush. Let's get a brush that I don't care about so much. Do I care? I don't care about you so much. All right. I see a white one in the chute. B10. B10. Troy bugger for the next hour. Sue's salty. Sue is salty. Oh. Actually, we wouldn't have needed to paint it black, honestly, because it's amazing. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. So, wood you been? All the same qualities as wood. You can do anything you could do to wood, you could do to wood you been. I highly suggest that even though you are putting, or I'm going to put this on a flat surface, that even though you're putting wood you been down on flat surface, that you still heat it up. Because sometimes they aren't completely flat. And you don't want to go pushing and smushing, and then it cracks right down the middle. That looks like eyes to me. Oh, we got nothing but whites in the chute after this. So 066. Whoa. 066. It's a beautiful color. Anybody got plans for the weekend? You guys, I was so aggravated yesterday. I was even telling Nick this morning. I was like, man, I had this plan. I didn't want to leave too early. Oh, and that was the thing. Like, I was planning on going in the morning. Because remember, I was supposed to get the car detailed yesterday, but obviously because it rained, that wouldn't have been a good idea. And it rained today, too. It's just dumb weather right now. So I was going to go in the morning, but two things. They didn't open until 9, and it was only 8:30 when I got into town. Also, Nick had to leave, and Georgia was still asleep. He had to leave and go pick up his nephew, so Georgia was going to be home alone. So I was like, okay, I got to go home. So let's try to coordinate with the Trev and just, get into town, spend a couple hours in town, and then pick them up. Because the worst thing is having to drive all the way back home and then go back out and get them if I didn't time that right. B1. But no. Oh, 74. I love this color. That's wasteful. That's why you have it down on the paper towel. So, I don't know. I don't think we're going to do anything this weekend. Oh, no, I fib. Nick wants to go to the movies. What? You want me to go out in the wild? I'm kidding. He wants to go see, I guess, like the Mandalorian movie came out last weekend. And obviously we're not going to go whenever it comes out right away because that's way too much wild for me. That's way too many people. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Too many people for me. Like, if it's a lot of people that I know, I don't mind. Like, going to the retreat in September. I mean, given I don't know those people, but you know what I'm saying? Like that is fine. But going out into the wild with people that I don't know and attitudes and rudeness and all that other jazz. Nope. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want it. I don't like it. When Troy and I went to Target that day, right? Haven't stepped foot in a Target in so long. A little girl with her mom, I think it was. Mom or dad? I can't remember. It was a mom with her mom. And she just kept staring at Troy. And she's like breaking her neck to stare at Troy. Now, she's a little girl, okay? I don't have problems with her breaking her neck and looking at Troy. But I just remember, like, my mom being very strict about you don't stare at people. You don't, have manners, behave, right? So I smile at the little girl, and she's just like looking at Troy like he has 4 heads and 8 eyes, So then I start looking at the mom because the mom sees that she's looking at Troy, and she doesn't, like give her hand a little tug or because she's holding her hand or anything. And Troy's smiling at her, Avi. He's always smiling. And she just kept staring at him, and like everywhere I'm trying to walk around and they would just keep popping up wherever we were, and she just kept staring at him. And I was like, at what point do you tell your little daughter who does not know the difference, like, honey, don't stare, or say hi, or something? Stop staring. Like, walk forward. She's like even tripping over things because she's like head cocked, and the mom's trying to walk, and she just, I don't know. So again, I don't go out into the wild. I don't like the wild. Again, I don't have a problem with her. She's little. She doesn't understand. But those are teachable moments when you can teach your child, like, it's not nice to stare. I will tell you guys an embarrassing story that I did when I was little. Hi, Sandy Kling. Becca gets the same treatment. Yeah, it just, we had one whole day with no rain, but look out next week. Really? Now, next week, it's supposed to be in the 90s for us. I was ridiculed a lot, and I wish parents would make it teachable moments, tolerance of others. Yeah. Again, little girl, she doesn't know the difference, right? But it could be a total teachable moment of like, you know, honey, don't stare or say hi. And then when we get in the car, we say, maybe we say, remember the boy that you were staring at? Like, this is, God makes us all different, and, but we don't stare, and, something. That could have been a teachable moment for her, instead of just like yanking on her to get her to keep walking because her head is cocked backwards, staring for like 5 minutes. I was just like, oh gosh. And she happened to be going to the same department that we were going to, the electronic department. So she was just there, and it just bugged me. Anyways, when I was little, I was in kindergarten, and I had a teacher. Her name was Mrs. Watanabe. And I loved her to death, you guys. She was such a sweet lady, Mrs. Watanabe. Never forget her. But I asked her if she was pregnant. And I thought my mom was going to climb out of her skin, exorcist, strangle me, shake me, strangle me again, and shake me again, and then, bury me 6 feet under. I didn't know, and I was like, oh, are you going to have a baby? And I know she was embarrassed in hindsight now, because I have a great memory, and I can remember her saying, no, I'm not going to have a baby. And I remember saying, it looks like you're going to have a baby. And well, we all know, obviously, she was not going to have a baby. Boy, oh boy, I never asked another woman if she was going to have a baby. I still wouldn't ask a woman to this day if my mom could have shot lasers out of her eyeballs. Good kuggly muggly. Surprised she didn't pull me out of school and whoop me on the way to the car. B9. So, I never did that ever again, needless to say. And I felt really bad because I really loved Mrs. Watanabe. I mean, I'm 52 years old practically, and I still remember her. She was the sweetest thing, and yeah. Oh, Mama did more than that. She told me with her eyeballs then, and I'm pretty sure I got a spanking. My mom used to spank me. You've had rain all week too? I played bingo with you before. We only are looking for the 4 corners. Yeah, only the 4 corners. So you only need this one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh, 62. All right. These should be dry enough for me to pick them up now. And it's not really going to matter too much if I miss spots, because the jewel paste is similar colors. Now that one's in precious rubies. I don't know if I have any in stock, because those don't move fast in the store, and so I tend not to order them unless somebody requests them. I remember seeing Mrs. Watanabe years later. When I was like in, I think, 4th, 5th, or 6th grade, because I remember the school I was at. She came there to teach, or she was teaching there or something, and I just remember even then still being embarrassed to talk to her because I knew what I had said was wrong. There goes the nose, Kay. Anyways. Now when obviously kids don't know the difference, but I tell you, when they say mean things to Troy and their parents are next to them, or and they don't correct them. Yeah. It's hard for me to hold my tongue. I don't care how old they are, because they should know better. Like the one little boy, when we were standing in line and he was with his mom. And he looks at Troy and goes, "You're funny looking." I couldn't help it. I said, "You're funny looking." Oh, I fully expected to be in a brawl with his mother, but I don't even think she even paid attention because she didn't say anything to me. You know, what do you do? I can't be godly 24/7. I do sin. Hey, Ashley. Oh, 69. I have cerebral palsy, and I have never minded if kids ask me questions about my hand that is different, but the parents were always don't ask questions. Yeah. I'd rather they ask, so they know. But yeah. I know, son. You got your phone case, but remember, you didn't like it. Stop. Your hair is kind of wild and crazy, you know what I mean? Like wild, like seriously wild. Troy, I don't have one for you right now. Okay, so let's open Precious Rubies, and I'm not going to like paint it on. I'm going to use the dauber, and we're just going to dab, 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 dab. Look at how beautiful that is in there. We're going to daub it. Bugger more and more, Troy. Sue is salty. I cannot believe nobody has gotten bingo yet. Just always wild to me. Oh, 64. All right, let's get a dauber and let's. Ooh, I got to sneeze. Oh, that's going to be great. I got to sneeze and my nose is really going to run. Where are you, Ani? Okay. So I'm going to spritzy my dauber. Just a tad. When my son was 2 years old, he shouted loudly on the bus, "Mom, what should I do with this booger on my finger?" I wanted to run away. Oh, better than them picking their boogers and eating them. Oh my God, we used to have this little, there was a girl in my class that used to do that, and it used to gross me out. I didn't understand it. Why'd I even say that? All right, so I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell the difference, but we're going to daub, 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 daub. And it has, the Precious Rubies has texture to it. You could paint it on as well if you wanted to. But it does have, it's just a hint darker. I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell. So it's adding a little bit of depth just with the color variation, which I think is really cool. So, but again, I'm not trying to get all down in the little crevices. I just want to add the texture to the top because I think it's going to be very cool whenever we put the wax on. It's going to pick up on that. So, so this is the one. I don't know if you guys can even tell. If you can see. Hello. Focus. If you could see the texture on this, and then obviously this doesn't have the texture. I do like the texture, but I don't like it sticking up like that. There you go. All right, let's do this. 4/4 is harder than it looks. B5. B5. All right. All right, TIT then. Okay. All right, just. All right. I didn't want to daub all of that on because it would be all clumpy, lumpy. Lumpy dumpy. All right. Terry, why don't you start off picking it up? That would be like, you know, most intelligent. I like that. I like that a lot. It's just a subtle difference, but hi, Guadalupe. Okay. Oh my gosh, none of those are blue and none of those are green. Oh, 73. Oh, 73. Okay, okay, okay. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah, see, it's better to start on the outside anyways, because then it doesn't all go in the middle. Yes? Can I help you? Bro! Never mind. Why do I even try? I put your cord. Put it here. There. Troy, what are you doing? There's no place for it right here. Thank you, Angela. I'm excited to put some highlights and stuff in here. Troy, seriously? Stop. That's why my port is loose, because you pull the plug like that. Can you stop? I don't know how you clap so loud like that. Oh, let me tell you a story. Oh my gosh. Don't let it go. Bro. You can't just let it go. Get. All right. So, Thursday night. I'm in the kitchen, about to make dinner. And, you know, I really don't like to cook. I can cook. I don't like to cook. And here's why. The dogs bother me. Troy bothers me. It ends up being like a 45-minute, you know, prep and cook, you know. It ends up taking me like 2 hours because everybody's messing with me, right? Can I? Okay, so I'm in the kitchen. I got the chicken out. I got stuff. I'm ready to go. I'm making like Japanese style chicken breast. Okay, anyways. I turn around and Troy likes to get the olive oil down and he likes to pick the pot. It doesn't matter if it's a pot that I'm using or not. He likes to pick, stop. He likes to pick the pot and proceed to pour a gallon of olive oil in said pot. So I was watching him, okay, and I said, Troy, I don't want the pot out yet, okay? So I have my back turned. The spice cabinet is behind, okay, behind. The next thing you know, the dogs are eating, by the way, because that, remember I tell you, everybody bothers me. So I got to feed the dogs, everything. Got the dogs their food. So they're eating. And all of a sudden, crash. I turn around. There's glass all over the floor and pepper. Troy has tried to pull the olive oil from the back to the front, knocking down the pepper shaker, and glass shattered all over the floor and tons of pepper. Okay, I probably just filled that sucker up like the other day. So thankfully the dogs were eating. So now I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like feverishly trying to pick up all the glass because I need to hurry up and get the pepper up before the dogs are done eating, because especially Onyx, she's going to come over there and be like, what are you doing? And get a nose full of pepper, right? As I'm down on the floor picking up the pepper, I hear drip, 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 drip. I turn around behind me again. Troy has opened up a brand new half-gallon milk, proceeding to pour it in the coffee cup. The coffee cup is now spilling over the cup because it's so full onto the countertop, down the side of the countertop, and onto the floor. So now we have a floor full of pepper and milk. Y'all, I was about to lose my ever-loving mind. And what does Troy do? He laughs. And what do I do? The same thing I do every time he laughs. It's not funny. It's the same process. Every single time he does something, I yell and say, it's not funny. And he laughs even more. And I proceed to get even more aggravated because I am on the floor now, got peppered milk everywhere. And the dogs are now finishing the eating. Oh, yeah, cuss, curse, swear, put words together, but that probably didn't go together. Woke up the dead 3 times over. B12. He's cute though. All right, let's get this over here. So obviously I'm going to use gold, and I think we're going to use the true gold. Oh yeah, see, look at that color with this. Oh, it's beautiful. I just want you to know. All right. Yeah. I said my fair share of swear words. Let me tell you. I was already having swear words with the pepper, because I really liked that pepper shaker. It was cute and teal, and oh, I liked it. But no, now it was all shattered. And let's get a little bit of blue, 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 blue. Do I want this though? It is going to be so hard to get this out. Trace has bingo pachingo. Well, it's about daggone time. Holy cannoli, man. You texted me because you don't want to. Okay. B12, B10, 065, and 73. Winner, chicken dinner. Please take a picture of your bingo and Send it to me. Send it to the Craft and Chaos message, please. Okay, that probably wasn't a good idea, what I did with all the little balls. I just let them fall in the box. Now I'm going to have to try to pick them all up. All right. And we're just going to do a regular bingo, 5 in a row. Up, down, left, right, or diagonal. Because these bingos be taking a long time. One game takes forever. So 5 in a row, traditional bingo. Clear your cards. Where's the little hole so they don't all go flying out? All right. Game 2 in 42. All right, I don't want to take the antiquing paste because with the texture that's on there, it's going to either grab onto my baby wipe, grab onto my shop. I don't want all the fuzzy had a bear stuff in there. So I'm just going to take the antiquing gel, which is water-based, and it'll be a lot easier for me to get it sopped up. Congratulations. All right. Let's pull up the sleeves. 075. So, I don't want to use this at full strength. So let's get some of it out and add some water. And I'm going to mix I'm going to use the umber, not the brown. I'm going to use the darker one. And you can mix it with as much water as you like. There's no rule. You don't have to mix it with water at all if you don't wanna. You do whatever you like. We've got a B7. B7. Hi, Lucy. 074. 074. Some of you took advantage of this sale. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you're not subscribed to my newsletter. And I intentionally didn't announce the Memorial Day sale to see how many folks in 32 are subscribed to the newsletter. All right, so we're just going to go into the crevices, and whatever sticks is whatever sticks in the crevices. And I actually may want to use this a little bit more full strength. We'll see when we dab, 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 dab. It's good. It's good enough. All right, we got a B. Are you getting any of the LeBlanc molds? I doubt it. B12. I didn't order any of that stuff. The molds, the papers, none of it. the stickers, mixed media stickers or whatever they are. Oh, thanks for my receipt. I will scan it in. Thank you. I will, to get my free points. You're the bestest ever. Thank you. You guys can get it, use exclamation EJG and get it at LNJ Goods. If you want to use my code. I know she has them. There's just some things that again, I don't have a lot of room, and when stuff doesn't move for me, it's really more of a hindrance than anything. And I just don't want more dead inventory. But I mean, there's always the option if people want them. Just none of it tickled my fancy. Where I was like, oh, I need that. And that's honestly the way I purchase for a lot of the stuff in my store, because, if I love it, I will use it. And of course, I don't, show you guys things that I don't like, obviously. So if I'm not using something and it just sits stagnant in the store, then it's just inventory that takes up room and sits on the books, and it's not good. It's not good. So come to terms with, I just don't need to buy everything. It didn't tickle you either, Sandy? Yeah, it didn't. I just didn't, wasn't like jumping through the ceiling for stickers, and the molds were not molds that could be daily use molds, I mean, I guess any mold can be a daily use mold, but you guys know what I mean. It's not like, I don't know. You guys, anyways. So yeah, that's just the way I purchase for the store. I have to be mindful of my room that I have, and, B15. But you guys know, like, if there's ever anything that I don't bring into the store that you guys want, I will always go get it. But I have to stop buying all these collections, and then they sit and they don't move. Like the last few collections of rice paper, they're not moving, and they take up so much room. Was not impressed. Yeah. The only mold I liked was the ducks. See, and that specifically, those molds don't move for me at all. Ducks, bunnies, I mean, they've been sitting here forever. So I like that a lot. I know there's a lot going on the paper towel, so it's hard to see, but so it's a little dark right now because of the umbra, but we're going to lighten it all up with the gold, and then we'll get it on the board. I'm just going to sop up some of this because I don't want to start trying to put the waxes on and then we have wet wet in the crevices. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed to the newsletter because I'm, there will be more sales coming up here. And it's a good way to find out. G50. G50. I bought our puppy a swimming pool yesterday. She's playing with some rubber duckies and bubbles. Oh, she's not a weirdo. That is so cute. Cheryl, you do not have to ever say you're sorry. Number one, just being here and supporting me here is more than enough. Don't ever be sorry. I didn't use affiliate links for years because I didn't want to be that person that was like, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. Because I firmly believe that we all suffer from the FOMO, and every time something new and shiny and bright comes out, it's like, oh, I need it, I want it, I need it, I want it. But am I going to use it more than once? And so I have to kind of try to put myself in those positions of like, okay, well, I need to relax also on buying all the things, because the same thing, like, are we just buying it because it's the next best shiny toy, or is it stuff that we're going to be able to use more than once? You know what I mean? B6. And I think molds are great investments because, woodgerman is great, especially when you're live, because you don't have to wait for it to dry. You can paint them, put them on. But if you asked me, I would suggest that you invest in a mold before you invest in woodgerman, because once you put the woodgerman on, that's it, right? A mold you have to use over and over and over again. Hence why, like, I don't know, sometimes when I see molds or papers that are like one hit wonders, I'm like, oh, I just don't know if that's going to appeal to somebody who wants to spend their hard-earned money for one hit wonders, Oh, our first red one, I-16. I-16. N33. N33. Oh, you guys. 070. We got to pull out Pearl too, because I said so. Nah, just kidding. Because of the board, okay, let's do this first. So this is just Finn's vintage gold. An oldie but goodie. I love Finnabair's waxes. Finnabair's waxes are my most favorite waxes ever. All right, so as always, we're not going to choke up, and we're just going to kiss the tops, which is where our highlights would come in. And we're not going to go crazy with it. We're just going to literally on top. Now, we're going to just whoop, 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 because we're going to use that white pearl. So that's our first one. Like how many different Easter bunny things. Exactly. Sure, I wish I could afford to order everything I want. I would be very choosy. I need Finn. I know I have just started getting molds and working with clay or resin, so I think I'm going to yeah. And G48. Those are the best investments, you guys. If I would suggest anything, like what should I invest in if I did? Molds are amazing because you can in good molds like borders, frames, you know, I some like flower ones are good. Like I like the country blossom because that could be doubled as flowers and borders. So you know, if you're building your collection, you know, and you're like, ooh, should I buy wood you bin or should I buy molds? Molds every time. Molds every time. But yeah. Because when I first had the store, I only intended on having rice papers and molds. And then I was like, okay, I want to bring in the things that I really like. So then I started bringing in the paints and then I was like, oh, but if I bring in this, I need all the colors. And if I do that, I need all the, and I really it was a big mistake that I was making, but did pretty good with stopping fairly soon because I always say, like, I can always get what you want, but you know, I cannot carry everything. I'm not going to be that store that carries, you know, 75 different colors of paint because I carry that paint line. Because I guarantee you, out of those 75 colors, only a handful are going to move, which are going to be our neutrals, right? And I'm going to get stuck with all the oranges and the purples and the, you know. So, all right. So we did that. Just kissed it. Now, no. I don't want you to mess with this. Thank you. Thank you kindly. All right. Now let's get the white and we're, excuse you. I know. You got the hiccup ups? Go get your drink. Go get your drink. You got the hiccup ups. I love my mold. Yeah, I agree. I like more molds. Yeah, that's why I love my chalk paste ink and transfers. You can use them so many different times and make so many different things. Troy. Okay, so this is the white pearl. Oh, you want to do it? Okay. Do it. You're a little heavy-handed, Troy. Can I do it now? We don't need more though. Okay, there we go. Can I do it though? Because you're really heavy-handed, and the whole idea is to be soft. Okay, you need more. Okay, soft. Soft. I said. Easy. Okay, well, I guess that'll work. That's a good job. Thanks, good looking. Oh, there goes Onyx. Her friend is barking. Go see. Okay. I've used every one of my molds in more than... Oh, yeah. I do have molds that I have only used once. And most of those I've only used once because I had to use them for like promo, or it wasn't for personal. But paints, molds, you know, obviously your glues. Rice paper is, you know, isn't so bad to get the rice papers. They, you know, like everything though, they get the, you know, the prices raise all the time. But that's why I don't mind like even like the big transfers, because you get so much of it and you can cut them apart for the littles that we do. So I actually like the big transfers. Now it does depend though on some of the bigger transfers. You know, obviously if like the flowers are gigantic, it's kind of, you know, specific to our project. But I don't mind the transfers because they're so much. You get so much. All right, let's grab our board over here and then, oh, you big dodo bird. And then see what we got. All right, in 45. In 45. In 43. In 43. Gimme, gimme. Chatarata. Chatarata. Okay, with Woodjibin, you do want to use a good wood glue, Gorilla wood glue. But I will tell you, I have used heavy body gel with my Woodjibin, and it's worked like a champ. So, you know what I mean? B11. Ah! B11. B8. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. I'm going to put it like this for right now, sir. We could put these Mama Jammas on. But, oh, ho, ho, ho. I like that one better. Oh, you guys, can we see? Oh, it's so beautiful. Don't fall. Okay. I'm going to first heat these up because like this one, look, it's going to teeter-totter, teeter-totter, because it's not completely flat. So let's heat them up so they go flat to the board. I did seal it. Oh, 64. Oh, 64. I know, Troy. B3, I think. B3. B3. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. G56. G56. So whenever you're putting your Woodjibin on, you do want to heat it up before and after, no matter if it's on a flat surface or not. Troy says B10. You heat it up before to make sure that you can form it to whatever you're putting it on, and you want to heat it up afterwards so that it adheres to your surface. B2. You got to stretch. Reaching over. Red Rover. Okay, all done. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Grandpa Jones going 40 and 55. Oh, my. Please please go over there. Go over there. Why do you do that? Onyx, stay over there. No! It's not funny. And did you just kick glass, Onyx? Oh. I swear, sometimes you guys are like a few screws loose. You're lucky I'm live. Because I probably would have said a lot of not nice things. Where'd you kick that glass? Because I heard it go sliding, Onyx. Oh, way over here. That's lovely. Hold on, y'all. Oh my God. I swear. Everything you do, Troy, you always got to slam things. You can't just push it in nicely. It's not funny, Troy. You know, we do everything here. Wouldn't be chaos if there wasn't pure chaos every day. Bet you didn't ever think we'd be vacuuming on a live. Not this kind of vacuuming. Oh, I think I smell pepper. I don't think all the pepper got emptied the last time I used this. Almost done. Did you know? We had to break it where all the crevices can be. And I can't let Jack or Onyx's speedies get glass in it. Why me? Oh. All right, whatever. Yeah, pepper is it's a great fragrance. G47. Ani, I don't know. Grandma could only do it really fast, so just can you come over here and not where the glass was until I can get it all up for sure? Your knucklehead. Oh, that's nice. I think I have glass in my finger. Hold on a minute. This is not standing up because I need to clean the... Oh well. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Okay. Put on our little tight-boned, quick and thick. Tight bond. Get thick. Now that it's not, none of them are warm anymore because of the bozo butt. Okay. Just like all the glues, most all of them that I use, this is going to dry transparent as well. However, I'm going to still get up the excess because I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. And a lot of excess over here because it's sliding away. Now you want to heat it up before and after, but with any of the glues, like at least get off your excess before you heat it up, because then it gets all gummy and it doesn't want to come off nice, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. And of course my nose is running again because I have. All right, let's heat this up. I think I have glass in my foot too. I-29. Well, you don't belong there. Where do you belong? I didn't say he did it on purpose. Troy doesn't ever do anything on purpose. What he did do on purpose was slam the drawer shut, which then caused the picture to fall because he slammed the drawer shut. But I didn't say he did it on purpose. Okay. And then you also have time to kind of jiggle it around, you know what I mean? And if you do find that they're in like the wrong spot, one thing nice about the tight bond is that you can heat it back up and move it around again if you needed to, because it doesn't set until, like a good few hours. So, all right, let's get our next one on. I really need to clean that out. There's like dried glue in the little hole spout thingy, which doesn't let the tip of that go down all the way. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Oh, got a little heavy handed right there too. Okay. All right. Let's get this Mama Jam on. Try not to boot scoot it around everywhere so it doesn't get excess everywhere. Valerie, you have bingo? Hit me with your numbers, Valerie. All righty then. Let's heat this one up. And make sure that is all flat and set into place. Whoa. 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 We used to do that. Whoa. It's like a sitcom. It was a guy, and he would do that. He would go, whoa. I don't know what it was. All right, so I'm going to give it a nice squeezy squeeze. Ah! You're really getting on my nerves, sir. Stay. And then get up the excess. You can also take a wet brush and get off your excess glue. Which we might do that for right in there because I need to get a new one of these because I don't know why the water keeps dispensing all the way. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. That's that side. Let's do this side. What? I don't understand what that just said. Okay. So you might have to retype in Valerie's numbers because the last time we had a winner on, or the last few times we've had a winner on YouTube. Whenever you guys put in a bunch of numbers, if for whatever reason doesn't come through, because I'm pretty sure Valerie's already put in her numbers. And then Valerie, do you use Facebook? If you can take a picture of your bingo and send it to me once we verify your numbers. And if you don't use Facebook, you can email it to me. I feel like you won before. I feel like you've won before. So. Yeah, see? So she's trying to put them in, isn't she? I figured. I don't know what it is. All right. I don't know what it doesn't like about numbers. But the tube does not like numbers. Okay. Oh, that one's the only one that's not so messy. Oh, man. See, and then this also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one is a little bit like whiter. So if you heat that up and then kind of pinch it in and then let it cool, it will, you can, squeeze them in a little bit. So if it doesn't fit your corners perfectly. All right, so I got that heated up. I'm trying to find a place to put this in. I'm not going to burn my face off. So I'm going to squeeze that in. There we go. And actually pull that one out. Make sure that's in the corner and then push. Okay, perfect, Valerie. Thank you. All right, you guys, clear your cards. What time is it? Oh, I feel like I've been on here for 7 years. Not yet, just 6.5. Nah. All right. Clear your cards and we'll just do the same traditional good old 5 in a row. Because they take long enough as it is instead of getting all fancy with it. Oh, but I got to put all these back in here, don't I? Hee hee. Ha ha. Oh. For the love of goodness. We got to get the big vacuum. I'm scared for it to go into like one of the dog's little paws. I'm sure I didn't get all of that glass. That thing shattered. 10, 29, free, 56, 64. Take a picture, which you probably already did. Okay, let's cover the hole. All right, this will be the last game. Game 3. Itchy, itchy, scratchy, scratchy. 5 in a row, up, down, straight across, or diagonal. Oh, 65. All right, let's get this last one on here. And then we'll be done. Because I don't think I want to put anything in. See, this is why I can't stand to put this bottle right side up. What broke other than your last nerve? The bottle Treese gave me. The bottle with the butterfly on it that Treese made and I bought from her a few years ago. Wish it was one of my things, but no. It was the bottle that Treese made. It's the only times where I wish I had rug, like carpet, in this room. Is because that's now like the 3rd bottle that has broke from back there. That he has broken. Because he walked so close to the back of the buffet thing back there. And then usually there's something sticking out of something, like the one orange bottle that had like the window thing that caught. And he broke that one. Then I think there was like another one. It was a holiday one, if I can remember correctly, like Easter or something that he broke. And that was because he always turns on the live light back there. Oh, which I probably should move the vase, because he's probably going to knock that down next. Because he doesn't know the concept of like, if something is in front of, like if there's something in front and he wants to do something behind it, like to move the stuff out of the way. Just like the pepper thing. When he dropped the pepper, he was trying to pull the olive oil from the back of the cabinet, and he doesn't realize that stuff's gonna fall if he doesn't move it out of the way first. So the live, like the little clicker on and off button, is way down in the back there, so he will literally lean back and then and the funny thing is all of this stuff was on the staging area. So the vase, the book, the bell, and the bird, the arch line, was all in the staging area, and I had just brought it back over here before the live. So that's why he didn't knock any of that stuff down yet, because I brought it after. So I need to move that as soon as I am done, because he'll go to turn off the live sign and all of that stuff will get knocked down and the vase will probably get broken. Valerie got bingo. Oh yeah, Barbara Ross, exactly. G53. G53. Yeah, because the way that the buffet drawers go is like they have to roll smooth on the track. And so when he goes and slams it, just like when he comes over here and he slams the cabinet doors whenever they're left open. it won't close nicely. So when you push it hard, it jolted that sign, which then caused the whole catastrophe. Then it fell, and then it broke. It went boom, and then the bottle cracked, and we had to get the vacuum, and I smell pepper. At least with my nose running now, I know it's because of the pepper. All the other times, there's no reason. That's why all of yours are still walking and breathing. I know. They're lucky. Okay. See, and it's going to hang like that. Oh, I love that. I don't know. Do we leave it like that? B2. Do we leave it like that? Because the only other things that I had was thinking was like, we have like those kissing angel things. I don't think I want to put that on there. The only other thing I was like, okay, I don't like what are you trying to do with that? The frame, I don't think we need the frame because that one's closed. So an open one, I don't know if I like that. See, because then that covers all of it. We put something in the middle. Just took my spot, bro. Yeah, that's the phone case that I got you yesterday. No, right? Okay. Yay! Winner. Look at it. Found one. Winner, winner. Oh, no, I didn't find one. Ha! I just took it off of that frame, so I need to put it back on the frame. Okay, watch out, Troy. So I need to put it back on this, but I need to rubber band all those other ones. There you go, son. Need to rubber band all of those other ones. Yeah, I do too. All I need to do is put a sawtooth hanger on the back up here. Take out the staples on that, and then I will sand this though so that it doesn't look all janky on the outside. And I will more than likely, well, we could do it now since we're waiting. B15. I will take, did I really put those in water? Oh, okay, I was going to say, that would have been a dumb move. Let's take some of the gold. Goldie. Gold. We've got another B. B12. And then let's take it. And I know that it's not all painted like, perfectly. And I'm okay with that. I did that like that on purpose. And then let's just take the gold wax and put it on the outside. And then I've got a ton of black sawtooth hangers. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm going to put some on the actual. The top side. Whoa, you scared me. You got chocolate on your chin. Excuse me. It's only got 2%. Oh, 70. Hi, April. Oh, 70. All right. All righty, ID then. Okay. I'm going to do some. Hit it. Here, you're right-handed. Go like this. Wait. Where did we leave off? Oh, over here. Get it. Okay, we gotta do this whole side. So you gotta actually like move your body. Move it. Okay. You hold up there, I'll hold down here, which is on the contrary to what it, well, because you don't really need like a whole ton of it, son. It's wax. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you like to have like your brushes like, oh, that's so heavy, Troy. Okay. We could do this. Ready? Oh my cannoli. Holy well, thanks, dude. Thanks. That's what I wanted anyways. I wanted to do it. Oh my goodness. Let's just blend that a little bit and pretend that we wanted it heavy like that right there. Yeah. Now what are you doing? Oh, Troy, please don't drop that vacuum. It has glass in the oh, Mamma Mia. Troy, do you know what a knuckle sandwich is? Huh? Do ya? Because you're about to get 12 of them. Here. You got to bend down. Don't start screaming because I'm not about to untangle all of those cords. It's not happening, bro. Oh, well, guess we just have one heavy side and one light side. Gee, mini Christmas. Troy, don't. Troy, it's got glass in the thing. Okay, like everything that I have to do, everything has to go on my lap. There's no problem. You just hit me in the head with your phone. I'll put the vacuum in my lap. No, that's okay. It's all right. No, I don't want to plug it in right now. I can't plug in my phone because there's a vacuum on my lap. In case you didn't notice. You know, because every crafter crafts with a vacuum on their lap. Because if you don't, are you really a crafter then if you don't? Better go grab your Dyson or your Bissell and put it on your lap. B6. I'm kidding, obviously. Lord have mercy. I-29. Today would be the day that he can grab me a hat. Okay, that is I really like it. It's upside down. And I'm just going to let the slats do whatever it does. If it breaks, it breaks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not worried about it. I was going to break them purposely, but I'm not going to now. I'm just going to let it stay where it needs to stay. It's better than a 25-pound chow chow puppy sleeping on your craft table. Never, Tina. Never, ever. Never, ever. Okay, so while we are waiting for somebody to call bingo, I-19. I'll clean this up. And then I bought a new no soliciting sign. Because you guys remember that guy who rang the doorbell? I-19. He kept coming back on Memorial Day. He kept coming back and ringing the freaking bell. Like, bro, take the hint. There's 17 cars outside. Troy's looking at you through the window. You know there's somebody home and the door's not being answered. Like, it's not a mistake. Trust me. I'm not going to open the door. I-18. Anyway, so I bought another sign, but this one has sticky on the back, and where I need to put it, there's all the stucco. So I need to put something this on something and then hang that something. Here, Papas. Here, Mama. Okay, maybe not. And then hang that something on the wall. So because that's not going to stick. B7. But has anybody looked on Amazon for a new no soliciting sign? They have some hilarious ones. Hilarious. Like, that are saying, like, basically, like, don't ring the bell. Seriously, don't ring the bell. Don't make this weird. And then there's another one that says, like, I only open the door for friends and family. If you're not one of those, don't ring the bell. You know, delivery drivers, like, but some of them get really, like, talking about, like, you know, you ring the bell and the owner's gonna get their little pew-pews out. 066. We get them all the time because we're in a court. So they're, you know, when they're coming down, they're going to go through every house. And then there's one, though, a lot of them say, like, no politics, no religion, no fundraisers. And I don't like that because I don't mind when the little kids come ringing the door bell because, you know, kids rarely go door to door anymore. I mean, I actually thought that schools told them specifically not to go door to door anymore unless you know the people. But the little kids around here still do it. So I didn't want that one that said, like, you know, no fundraisers because I don't mind the little kids. But I need to figure out what to put this on. N36. So I'm sure I have something around here. G47. The only thing is, you see how the little corners, unless I just put it on, well, no, because I don't want, well, I guess rain doesn't hit in that area, but 072. I don't want to just put it on cardboard because cardboard gets wet. So what scrap wood? You can't tell me I don't have nothing around here. G46. All right. Hold on a minute. Let me walk right here while I'm calling numbers and looky. I ain't talking to you, man. Oh, doesn't one of those things have a backing that's like that? Hold on a minute. Oh, Onyx, let me just break my neck on one of your little balls. Hold up. Wait a minute. What do we have in here? I'll be right back. I know. Oh, hey. Okay. I got it. See? I knew it. I have random stuff. Gimme. Oh, I left my phone here and everything. Just getting a little wild and crazy. N32. Okay. So, Avi. But do I want to cut this one and put it on here? Or should I just put it on the black canvas and paint the black canvas like a hot pink or blaring red or something? B8. Because I could just cut this. So this is, I don't know. I have a ton of these. I don't know what I was going to use them for. Probably in my album somewhere. And then I have corners that are exactly like this that I can corner these out. Maybe I'll leave a border. Like a 1/4 inch border. Because that'll be nice and hard. A hard backing. Put lights around it. Oh, 75. Right? I'm telling you, I really wanted to get some of those that are like, you ring the doorbell, you take your life into your own hands. Because seriously, if I seen Troy, if I was ringing somebody's bell and I seen Troy looking at me and they didn't answer the door, like, I'm not going to come back. And keep bothering them. You know? But then again, I wouldn't be ringing people's bell, especially on Memorial Day. But I'm sure that's why. Oh, actually, he did one time talk into the ring cam, and he was like, "We're having a Memorial Day sale." That's all I could hear over the dogs barking their heads off. G54. Like, seriously, buddy, if I wanted anything, trust me, I would buy it. I would go online and purchase it. I don't need you disturbing me. Oh. And I still moved it like a bozo. So we're just going to move it. What, Bubba's? So I don't know if you guys can tell how thick this is. So I just want to score it enough to like kind of karate chop it off. Hey, Troy. Son, you're lucky I didn't like sit on your wrist and break your hand with my buttocks. I know. In 34. In the 34. Son, we're almost done. Ooh, maybe I should put a bunch of glitter on here. Troy, stop. Actually, I could probably just cut it through because it's not as thick as I thought. I mean, it's thick, but ta-da! Oh, that's why I didn't want to do it in the first place. Okay, I see a B. B5. Yeah, you can have that. Go ahead. Is it okay. Gimme. I might put a bunch of glitter on it. G57. Okay. We are memory keepers. I need my stub puncher. Is that my stub puncher? That's my stub puncher. Okay, how many times are we going to have to... Hey, now, that wasn't too bad. How do you like those sound effects? All right. Hello. G60. G60. All right. Now. That works. That'd work. Okay, now I just need to paint the outsides a little bit. 073. 073. This is not a project for anybody coming on right now. We are just killing time. She did the project of the century. A no soliciting sign. 069. Troy, stop. Oh, we got a runaway. The runaway is N35. Loop, 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 loop. We got like awesome sound effects today. Right. Oh no, I don't need that paintbrush or that silicone brush. Thanks though. Thanks though. Finally! Oh, Laura Brown, I didn't even know you were here. Hi, Laura Brown. Hit me with your numbers, ma'am. We've got a winner chicken dinner, says Laura Brown. Ooh, we're finishing right on time. Look at that. We've had a bottle casualty. You guys vacuumed with me. Which I will need to run the vacuum again. The other vacuum, because Lord only knows there's probably glass that went everywhere because Onyx decided to come over here. So while I'm waiting for Laura's numbers, if you were sitting here and not able to play bingo because you don't have a card, you can message me and I will send you one complimentary one. You only get one complimentary one, and then you get additionals to the store. But you have to message me. Oh, yeah. You want some paint? All right. Hold on. You do have to message me before we are playing bingo, though, because I can't send it while we're playing. And also, you have to follow me on Telegram. So you could do !Telegram, because that's the only place that I announce it. Okay. She says B15, I19, N35, 060. Oh, by my finger, and 72. Winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations, Laura. Please take a picture of your bingo and send it to my Craft and Chaos Messenger. And then everybody else who won, same thing. So this is the sign. This way, clip that. And then if you can see, we did the corners, we did our transfers. It's gorgeous. Hopefully, maybe, possibly, if I can get my butt out into the wild, we can possibly go shopping this weekend, because I don't have anything going on this weekend, because I really wanted to go. You guys, I have not been to a Goodwill, a Hope Chest, a Salvation Army, and I can't even remember the last time. Yeah, send it right now. I have not remembered the last time that he's showing you guys his board. Show him. Show it. The last time I went into a thrift store. So I really want to go. And I know Troy really wants to go too, because, you know, he loves going in there and pulling me over to, like, you know, the cell phone area. So anyways, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Hopefully you guys will get a message from me on Telegram that says we're shopping. Hopefully. I really do hope so, because I'm itching to go. So anyways, don't have anything wild. It's beautiful. Don't have anything Well, that was a mess. I was trying to say it's beautiful. Debbie. She said, well, that was a mess. All righty, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a great weekend. I will hopefully talk to you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you back here on Monday. Talk to you later. He looks like an old man with his glasses. Bye.